What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Kevin Svenson here. Just want to talk about the price of Bitcoin. So in the last video, I was talking about how we would likely see a parabolic run up to about $7,000. We did get that. We got some rejection off of 76, 7,500, pulled back and continued to maintain on this parabolic trajectory. Bitcoin is on a parabolic run, and it is maintaining this run quite well. So guys, it's pretty simple in my eyes right now. The way that I'm looking at this chart, things are pretty simple, right? We're on a parabolic run. We're maintaining the parabolic run. In order for this structure to change, all you have to do is break below the parabolic trajectory, right? Which would be, this right here. If you snap below this trajectory, then likely this parabolic run would end. But right now we are still maintaining, right? And the higher we go, the more likely it is for us to break below the parabolic trajectory, guys. And once we break the trajectory, most likely Bitcoin is going to see a really harsh sell-off. Now, guys, just like before, when we had this breakout here, going from about 4,000 to, and then maintaining above 5,000, continuing up to 6,000, breaking above 6,000, just like this area right here, guys, where we had, let's just break it down to the 3-day chart. Just like this area right here, where we had a lot of volume breaking us up into this area and maintaining above 5,000. Just like that area right here, we are doing something very similar, and the volume levels are actually quite similar on both of these runs. Guys, we are experiencing global FOMO right now. The world is FOMOing into Bitcoin. So if you accumulated Bitcoin at proper levels, pat yourself on the back, right? Because you were ahead of the game. If you were accumulating at these levels, you were way ahead of the game. Now, guys, most likely, with the way that things are happening and the way that Bitcoin's running right now, most likely, it's pretty safe to say that the bear market's over at this point, guys. We broke above, guys, those levels that everyone was looking for, the 5,800 level, the 6,000 level, the 6,400 level. All of these levels broke through, like a knife through butter, The whole situation with Binance limiting withdrawals, Bitfinex limiting USD and USDT withdrawals, all that stuff helped fuel this run, because the only thing that people could do on some of these big exchanges was buy Bitcoin and hold their cryptos, right? So there is a bit of artificial the situation is a little bit manufactured. It's not necessarily the most organic movement. The FOMO is definitely organic, but Bitcoin maintaining this run in the way that it has, I think, is due to the way that the exchanges are set up right now, the limited withdrawals and all that stuff. Likely once Binance comes back online and everyone can withdraw, or once people on Binance can withdraw again, I think likely we'll see some pullbacks here, guys. And as I mentioned in the last video, a break above the 50-week moving average is a very, very bullish sign. And as you guys see, the second that we got above that, things escalated quite fast. So again, even if we do get major rejection off of this level, off of this area, as long as Bitcoin can maintain above the 50-week moving average here, I think this is, still very, very bullish. So I think maintaining above the 50-week moving average is really key, in my opinion, right? If we can maintain above that, then likely we will, for me, the confirmation of a bull market would be maintaining above. So if we sell off, in my opinion, it's going to be very telling, right? Because if we can maintain above the 50-week moving average, I would say the bull market is very well underway. And if we can't do that, right, if Bitcoin, sells off below the 50-week moving average, then I would say, maybe this run was really just, fueled by the limited withdrawals, and just there's a lot of factors playing into this run that might not necessarily be the most organic thing. So if we break below the 50-week moving average, I would say then likely the bull market has not started. If we maintain above the 50-week moving average, then I would say, guys, most likely the bull market is here. But for now, we're maintaining the run, and as long as we do, as long as we stay above this parabolic trajectory, we should be good to go. But again, the higher you go, the easier it is to break below that trajectory, right? So I think a pullback is becoming more and more imminent the higher we go. I was expecting rejection at 7,000. We did get rejection at 7,500, but we are continuing up, guys. More FOMO, right? A lot of people throughout this entire run, right? Throughout this entire run from about 4,000 up to 5,000, you had a lot of people trying to short the market. A lot of people trying to short the market. And as the price continues up, all of these people trying to short are forced to covering all the way through. Then we hit 7,500. A lot of traders probably thought this was the top. A lot of shorts stepped in here, and they were forced to cover because of the global FOMO, right? And right now on this 4-hour candle, we're seeing a little bit of rejection, but still maintaining, right? And we're still above the parabolic trajectory, and we can still maintain it, guys. This run can still continue. Personally, I would say that the absolute top would be around about 8,300 if we don't get rejection here, which is also very likely, guys. 8,000 whole numbers. This market loves whole numbers, right? If we get rejected, or if we don't get rejection here, then I would say about 83 to 8,500 would be, I think, the absolute top of this run, and that would be a full. I mean, we've already had a full parabolic extension, right? But again, it's pretty simple. Maintain the parabolic trajectory. You'll continue to be bullish. You snap below the parabolic trajectory, I think things will get bearish pretty fast, right? That's it. Pretty simple for me. Yeah, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video.